Hello, this is Paul from Now Gamer.
And Luke from Play.
And you've been to Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
The pre-sequel, that's right, yeah. 1.5,
yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
So, tell us what's new with the pre-sequel.
So, it's an interquel, basically. They want to call it a pre-sequel, fair enough. Where you play as the bad guys in the middle of the stories of Borderlands 1 and 2. So it follows on, rather, from the DLC from the last game.
Yeah.
And sets up all the characters for the second one.
So I understand you've got some anti-gravity stuff going on in this?
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of outer space stuff going on, so it feels a bit like Dead Space. You've got an oxygen gauge which goes down over time, which you can also use to fuel your new jetpack, which is pretty cool.
Oxygen gauge sounds annoying.
It does sound annoying, but it's not too bad by the looks of things. So, like, you get oxygen pickups from enemies, like you do health packs and shield regen things if you're using the right shield. There are like pockets of atmosphere that you can activate and use those tactically against enemies, so you can kind of stop them having their super jump by turning on gravity and oxygen, basically. And oxygen also is used by like fire weapons and lasers and that kind of thing. Without the oxygen in the atmosphere, they won't work properly.
Okay. And is it right there? Those oxygen masks you have are upgradable, like the
yeah,
weapons?
Yeah, it's like everything else in the game. There are mods for it so that these can be upgraded. They can have new abilities, like you get ground pound, which can have an area effect and stuff. There was one mod we saw which activated a little oxygen bubble every time you did the ground pound attack, so you could kind of be self-sufficient in oxygen. You didn't have to worry about picking up little health pickups and stuff all the time.
So is that ground pound, is that kind of an area of effect attack?
Yeah, it's just a stomp thing. You've obviously got the super jump from the reduced gravity on the moon. You just get to the apex of your jump, hit the crouch button, and you come thundering down and launch a big air attack underneath you.
Okay, have you seen any new weapons?
There's a bunch, actually, yeah. The main ones of the new weapon archetypes we've been showing off are the laser, which is a new type of weapon. We saw like a beam, one of those, and like a laser rifle type thing, which was a bit more like the some of the special Iridium weapons in the last game.
Okay.
There is also the cryo weapons, which is the freezing stuff, which is lots of fun. You get to slow enemies down with your icy bullets, and then eventually freeze them and shatter them.
And what about the characters and classes that you play as in this game?
So it's 4 new characters and 4 new classes, effectively, all of whom will probably be familiar to fans of the franchise. They're all kind of legacy characters. There's the Sheriff from Borderlands 2, one of the bosses from the General Knox expansion for the first game, Wilhelm,
Claptrap,
the robot thing, and Claptrap was their big surprise. So he's playable now, so you're going to have a camera really low to the ground, and you're going to have lots of annoying squeaky things to say whenever anything happens.
This is quarter 3 they're in for, yeah?
Quarter 3 on PS3 and 360.